Hello, welcome. Just let me get set up. Going live on Facebook as well. And I gotta share. Welcome everyone to Homework Help. I'm still getting people sending me messages right before I went live. Okay, I'm trying to get this up. My writing pad. All right, good. So you should see a white screen, and I'm ready for you to ask me questions. I know this was kind of sort of short notice, but you should be, if you're doing homework, you can go ahead and send them through. You can you can DM them to me with images. You can leave it as a comment because I am looking at the comments. So this is, oops, KOG math help. And I'm going to be here for 30 minutes until 8:30-ish, in case someone has a question, I can go an hour. That's the max. So I did this last school year, and had a few people who came and wanted to ask me homework questions and answer them right on the screen like I'm doing now. So I know that it's helpful. I know that you guys, you have your kids that are doing homework, tell them to join. I have a group on Google Plus because I know a lot of younger people don't have Facebook accounts anymore, but I do have a Facebook group. It's called KOG Math Achievers Club. You'll see it in my posts that I put up. Also, let me share. I just know that this is a useful tool. I just need to get it out to more and more people so that more people can know about it. Because if I knew about something like this, you better believe I would be on top of it. I would so be there. Sharing to my group right now. I don't see anybody asking any questions yet. So like I said, I'll be here till 8:30. Just available, showing that I am available for you. What was I about to do? Someone joined in. Whoever joined in, um, let me know who you are. If you have any questions, I'm here to help. So I know that I usually help students who are taking algebra, and they're probably studying probably some linear equations where you're solving for x, maybe some graphing linear equations, and you might have to find the slope, find the y-intercept, plotting points, and things like that. You may also be working on some, so let's say, just gonna list this as things that I can help you with. Linear equations. Hey, Mr. Donnell. Linear equations, graphing lines, um, and that includes slope, y-intercept, um, coordinate points. Maybe you're doing, maybe you're doing rational equations. And I know sometimes you probably are doing the math, but you don't really know what it is that you're doing or what it's called. You're just like doing it. So rational equations look like 1 over x plus um, 3x over x. Equation has an equal sign equals 1/2. Those type of equations. So if you're doing anything like that, I can help you with. I know there are some people taking statistics that need assistance as well. Hey, Miss Jackson, is sounding good on my end. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much for doing the sound check. Hey, Jaleesa Kroom. I am doing math homework help. So if you have any questions, you can go ahead and submit them, post them in the comments of this video, or DM me. Posting them will be a lot easier. So everybody can see, and so I can just easily see it right there, and I can answer it for you right on the screen as you see I'm doing with the other information I'm sharing with you. Maybe you have seen some inequalities, and inequalities have less than, that looks like a greater than, less than, equal to. Um, you also may have seen some systems of equations where you have two equations and you have to solve for the variables by doing substitution. Um, what else is there? Substitution, multiplication. I know you got like multiply by numbers that will make one of the variables cancel out both both of the equations. And there's something else, but I forgot what that was, what it's called, but I know how to do it. So, systems of equations. Let's see what else. Hello, Miss Judith. I am listing some things that I can help you if you're doing math homework, algebra homework. Um, Thanks for the heart. Appreciate it. I'm here until 8:30 unless I get some questions, and then I'll be here until 9. Yep. I used to do this last year, and it was a lot of fun. I like helping. And I would love if you guys shared this because you never know who's doing homework. Thanks, Uncle Jamar, who can use some help. So if you hop in, see what I'm doing, and you're not doing homework or you don't need the help, but you know maybe your nephew needs help or your friend who's in college needs help, go ahead and share it. Definitely want as many people to benefit from this free homework help as possible because I know that when you're in college, you don't get a lot of the support you get is less than you get in high school usually, and a lot of times the professor is not as available. So I'm just giving you another opportunity to ask your questions. A lot of times when we get home from school or class, um, in class it makes sense because the teacher's doing it. But when it comes time for us to do it ourselves, we forget the steps that need to be applied so that we can successfully complete our math homework. So, like I said, go ahead and share it out. And it'll definitely be appreciated on both ends, my ends, and for them. How about exponent rules? There are a lot of exponent rules. And for that matter, there are a lot of radical rules too. Um, I actually have created a mini course called the top 5, not even 5, it used to be 5, but I broke it down to 7. I spread it out a little bit more. So the top 7 algebra concepts the top 7 concepts you must master to pass algebra. And these are concepts that show up in algebra. Like you learn them more than likely in middle school, elementary school, and then once you get to high school, you're applying all these things. But the thing that I noticed is that a lot of students forget these concepts um, when they get to high school and college, and it makes it difficult for them to progress in the more high level algebra problems because their foundation is weak. So the course is free. You can sign up. I'll put a link for it in the description. Um, and you can sign up right through that link, and you'll get the enroll um, link right to your email so that you can go ahead and get started. But you can use it as a supplement for the class that you're in currently, um, just to brush up on your basic skills. So it is called the top 7 concepts you must master to pass algebra. Almost ran out of space. And it's a free course, free mini course that I created, guys. Free mini course. You can use it as a supplement to your current class, just as a brush up. How do you do that again? How do you add fractions again? Like if you're doing homework or doing an assignment, and you get to the point in a problem where you gotta add fractions, and you're like, dang, I forgot how to do that. You can be like, let me go to the mini course and go over that section again real quick, and try to so they can remind me how to add fractions. Now I can go back to my work and complete it successfully because I have this study guide essentially to help me through. So you ever heard of Canvas? I know when I was at Rider University, I um, the program that my teachers use to either send us emails and homework and things like that, and or um, um, produce actual modules and the online part of my courses were in this online learning management system called Canvas, and that's what I'm using. I'm using the free version of that, and I was able to do what my professors did, just create something that is useful for my students and potential students, which you can be one of them, to take a course or to get information and things like that. Thank you, everybody, for joining. If you're dropping in, that's cool. Go ahead and share if that's possible. Definitely would appreciate it. What else was I going to say about this? Oh, yeah. So in the course, I want to get another color. In the course, I am teaching prime factorization, which basically is breaking a number down to its primes, like the primes that make up a number, like 24, or let's do 12. Like 12, if we figure out, think of a number that we can divide 12 into. We can divide 12 by 3, and 12 divided by 3 is 4. Well, what we want to do is we want to know what the primes are that multiply to get 12. These two numbers, one of them is prime, 3, but 4 is not prime. So we have to divide 4 again to get it to prime numbers. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. And now we have all of our primes for 12. 2 is a prime number, so it's 3. So the prime factorization for 12 is 3 times 2 times 2. That's basically it. But I give you like a little story that goes along with to help you to remember it. And also I go up in levels. So sometimes it's not going to be as easy as you think it is, or as easy as it looks. So I will intensify the difficulty. Then there's a quiz. You can test your knowledge, and the study guide, and a video to go along with each module, which is basically each topic. So I have prime factorization. I also have greatest common factor. Greatest common factor, which is also GCF, you may remember. I also have, I go over least common multiples, or L. Thanks, Miss Nadine, for sharing my video. LCM. I also have fractions. So working with fractions in all these different ways: adding, reducing, subtracting, dividing, multiplying. Integers. So I noticed that integers are numbers, but they represent a certain type of number. So only the whole numbers, so 0, all the positive whole numbers, and all the negatives of those positive whole numbers. So that will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up to infinity. And then 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, all the way to negative infinity. And that, the important thing about that is that, thanks for the thumbs up, whoever's watching now. Give me a wave if you are in watching me right now, and it's okay if you hop out if you don't want to stay. But the thing about integers is that it doesn't include fractions, and it doesn't include decimals. So that's important to know about integers. The other thing is, hey, Miss Terry, the other thing is when students are adding and subtracting, multiplying and dividing, sometimes they get a little confused. Multiplying a negative times a negative, that's going to give you a positive, and that's something that you have to remember. I also talk or teach in this course. I have 7, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 more. Oh, exponents and radicals. Exponents and radicals. Radicals are square roots, cube roots, things like that. Hey, Mr. Mally Roberts, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Thanks for sharing, Miss Terry. So I haven't had any questions yet. Still got 5 minutes for you to send the question in. And I'm going to be doing this every Thursday. Last year it was Tuesday, but today my availability is on Thursday at 8 p.m. And if you come across homework questions, ooh, it ended. Okay. So Facebook likes to end my videos before before it's time, but at least it was close enough to 8:30. So I'm going to continue here until 8:30, like I said I was going to do, on Google, on YouTube, I mean, and then I will end it. And like I said, I know it was a little last minute. I wanted to just go ahead and do it because I can procrastinate like a crazy person. Really, really can. Um, However, I don't want to do that. That's why I just went live. Sometimes you can't tell people until it's like right the day before, or right before you're about to do it, um, because you might risk not doing it at all, or somebody might discourage you, or I don't know. I'm that person that I don't know why I procrastinate. I have reasons, but they're not rational. So I've been getting better with it by having the just do it attitude, and it's been helping. It's been helping. I've been getting things done. So, like I said, I will add to the description of this video the course that I created, called the Top 7 Concepts You Must Master to Pass Algebra, so that you can use it as a supplement. Remember, it's free, and you can just use it, have it handy, just like notes, and it'll be very helpful for you. All right, one more minute and we're out. Appreciate anybody who dropped through, and remember, I'm going live every Thursday at 8 p.m. 8 to 8:30, and if you have questions, I'll go a little longer. But this time frame was a nice little sweet spot. It felt good, and I'm gonna continue going this way. All right, 8:30, and I'm out. Have a good evening, and hopefully I will see you next Thursday at 8 o'clock with your questions. Bye.